Hey guys, I'm Keefer from Rival Wild and Dropped, and today I'm here to talk to you a little bit about some of the packs that Tenzing is putting out on the market. I really like Tenzing packs. I've been using them for the last couple of years, and there's so much thought and design by people who actually use these packs out in the field. They put that thought and design into the packs and into a product that is awesome on the market. The product I'm going to talk to you about today is actually the 2220 from Tenzing. This pack is the pack that I rely on for whitetail season. This pack has been designed for deer. I use this pack also on Dropped, but where I really think it shines is in the whitetail woods. There's so many different features that make this pack a great whitetail pack. Start with some of them. For one, it's got aluminum stays, so it's able to support a decently heavy load, so you can fit extra clothes in there, a rain jacket, maybe your binoculars, maybe rangefinder, stuff like that. It's able to support that load because it's actually got the internal aluminum stays. It's got 11 pockets within it. It's got 11 fully integrated pockets, from the hip pockets to the front pockets to even pockets within pockets. There's so many different pockets on this thing. It really is just designed, like I said, for deer. There's a lot of good things about the pack. It's got, you know, the hip strap down here, the waist strap actually has the pockets on it. You know, the padded back, the fact that it's got, you know, the fully padded back, but then it's also air cooled. The way they designed this actually allows air to flow between the pack and your back, so that when you're walking to your stand, you're not gonna start sweating, you're not gonna get hot. That's one of the things that leads to, obviously, odor in the field. And we all know when it comes to whitetail hunting, scent control is something that's really, really important. So these guys have put the thought into the design to keep that sweat off of you so that you don't smell when you're in the stand. Let's dive into a little bit about what I keep in the pack for whitetail season. A lot of times, what I like to do is I like to hang the pack on the back side of the tree to where it's facing me. I like to set my stand so that I've got a tree close by. I utilize the back side of that tree so that the pack's facing me. I've got enough stuff up in the tree with me and a stand and a cameraman with the camera and his stand. There's a lot of stuff up there already, so I like to try and keep my pack as concealed as possible. But when I put it on the back side of the tree, I'll have this front pocket right here exposed. This front pocket will be at my disposal. I keep these zippers just unzipped slightly, just like this, so that anything I may need is just a reach away. I can reach down and grab it quickly, easily, and quietly. And we all know that's important when you're in a whitetail stand. So some of the things that I keep in here, normally I'll keep an extra pack of broadheads. I use Rage, so I keep this Rage Cage, this broadhead case in here. I'll have extra broadheads in there in case I need them in the field or field points. I keep a windicator. I always keep that handy. That way I know what's going on with the wind 24/7. A lot of times I stash an extra release in there, just in case. You never really know what's gonna happen. You drop a release, you lose a release, misplace it, you never know. So I always keep an extra release with me when I'm in the field. A grunt call. I keep a grunt call in there with me all of the time. This happens to be the Bone Collector series from Flexstone. It's got the grunt call and the snort wheeze tube on it. That's one of the things that I keep in there quite a bit. And then I'll keep some sort of doe bleat. And I keep these, again, I keep them all right there and handy so that they're at my disposal quickly and quietly. So that's a lot of what I keep in the front side of this pack. A lot of times strapped to the outside of the pack, what I'll actually have is my rattling antlers. So I keep the rattling antlers strapped right to the outside. That way they're cinched down when I'm walking in. It's quick and quiet when I walk in. And then when I get up into the stand, I'll actually untie them from this loop up here. I'll untie them and I'll be able to hang them on a little bow hook or something like that in the tree itself, so that they're at the ready whenever I need them. In the big main compartment, extra clothing. I'll usually take an extra thermal. I'll take an extra thermal shirt. I'll carry that with me. And then, you know, an extra mid layer, depending on what time of season it is. So I'll take an extra mid layer sweatshirt. And then, you know, in this one in particular, I've got another extra layer of thermals, and I actually have a pair of rainproof pants, because a lot of times I'm hunting in fleece pants. So I have a pair of rainproof pants. As you can see, that's pretty much an entire outfit stashed down inside of this pack. That's how much room there is inside of this thing. So what I'll do is I'll actually drop a bladder inside of this internal pocket right here, use the internal bladder for the internal pocket, and then I'll just run the hose right up through the hydration port right here. And what that's gonna do is keep me hydrated when I'm on the go. Another great feature to this pack is the bottom. Let's look at the bottom of the pack for a second. Down here on the bottom, we've got 2 compression straps right here that are gonna be for attaching extra gear. Maybe you take your jacket off on the way to the stand. You can simply unclip these right here, quick and easy. Unclip those, roll the jacket up, slide the jacket in there, clip it back on. That way you're not stuck maybe trying to dig it out of the pack during your hunt or while you're sitting on stand. You simply unclip those, bam, your jacket's ready to rock and roll. Another thing, down here on the bottom, we've got a bow and rifle pocket. This right here, you set your cam in it or you set the butt of your rifle in it. You run the rifle or the bow up along the pack. Utilize your compression straps up here where I keep the antlers. You can utilize those compression straps a lot of times to keep the bow cinched or the rifle cinched right down to the pack. And then one of the best features of this pack is an integrated rain cover, which is right here. So on the very bottom, you unzip this pocket and you pull this out, and you've got a completely integrated cover that's gonna keep your pack dry and keep your stuff out of the rain. This is critical when you're on stand. This is gonna keep a lot of your stuff dry. So, and again, you see that thing rolls right up and stuffs into that pocket just like it's nothing. So the guys at Tenzing have done an amazing job and they're putting a lot of thought into their designs. And the Tenzing 2220 is a perfect example of that. And again, for me, this pack right here is definitely designed for deer.